Welcome to Mandarin Oriental, New York. We're here on the 35th floor. The Mandarin Oriental has 244 rooms, including our beautiful design suites. Most of them are overlooking just the stunning park or the Hudson River. What I really want to show you is actually my personal favorite space, our Suite 5000. It has 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, a wonderful chef's kitchen. If you need a chef, the chef will be there. You need a butler, there will be one. If you need the house car, it will be on standby for you. So Mandarin Oriental New York offers quite a wealth of amenities to our guests. You can experience all of that like a true New Yorker, starting for $36,000 a night. So let's go. We're now in Suite 5000. The suite was designed to give you the feel of a true Upper East Side meets West Side. It really combines the best of the city. You're immediately captured, yes, by the view, but also by the contemporary art we offer in this suite. The first piece of our collection is Chrome. The artist is Stephen Nifei. It takes away from everything going on in the city so you can enjoy and relax here. You have the Fruit Loops, which are the fruity delights in every bite. Another famous artist who started here in New York, Rachel Lee Hovnanian. It's not just reminding me of a good and fun breakfast, but also that art needs to be different. And, you know, that's what we have in the suite here. In the living room here, we're surrounded by New York City. You don't need to go and do a sightseeing tour because you pretty much can enjoy it from the comfort of your living room. You're actually going to be one of the first when the New York Marathon is happening in November, to see who's going to win, because they're coming down Central Park South and go straight into Central Park here. So let me now show you our vinyl record collection, which really, this is a stunning piece. The acoustic is phenomenal. We have Bowers and Wilkins speaker, and the collection really is a reflection of New York City. You have everything in there, from soul to punk to hip hop, the early days. Anything you can think about, you will find it in that collection. So we are now at the dining area, which is a beautiful space, and again you see the panoramic view is really following us. We right now have a setup for 8 guests, but this is a custom-made table which can accommodate easily up to 10 or 12 people. Another unique feature is all these beautiful Swarovski crystals, which are draped down the mirror like a waterfall coming down. This dining area has to be right next to the kitchen. So let's check out the kitchen, and the wonderful thing is there's a door even from the other side, so our guests will never be disturbed when their chef is coming to start their work. So you have everything here you need, from a Sub-Zero to a beautiful Wolf equipment. My favorite is still the little wine cooler, because who doesn't need a little wine cooler in the kitchen where we prepare your preference of wine before you arrive. So the wonderful thing is now in this suite, your master bathroom and bedroom are separated from the entertainment area. So that gives somebody the privacy, while in the other end of the suite, you still can entertain and have some guests over. So let me show you the bedroom. Well, that is a closet. Who doesn't want to have a 75-foot closet space in New York City? What better city to fill that closet up with great fashion brands? You also see some artwork by Anna Bauer, who did some backstage photography during New York Fashion Week. So this is the master bedroom, where you have your king-size bed with a custom-made ceiling. The suite goes from east to west, so this is where the sun rises, and it goes around to the other end of the Hudson River. This bathroom really is your own little spa. Just starting with this beautiful 7-foot size custom-made bathtub. You can enjoy the view while taking a bath. You're very comfortable on the 7-foot bathtub. Or the dual shower, which has its own handcraft marble. So in a suite like this, you certainly would expect the double vanity, and you have beautiful countertop space to lay out all the things one needs in today's world. Not only do we have perfect light with the mirrors, but we also have a TV hidden here. So while getting ready in the morning, you watch the news and already know what's happening all day long. The private room is certainly private, so let's go in here. We can do that. And they're ready. This wonderful total toilet is a true experience. So now finally we arrived at the media room. This is a perfect space where you can just veg out, enjoy the city going by and see your favorite show or sport. So from here we can go straight to our working area, which still has the wideness of the room, but one sometimes has to do work. From here you have a nice collection, some fantastic books about the city, about the art. And while we find our way now to the next bedroom, I need to point out another piece of art. Designed by Christian Louboutin, which I'm sure many of you know. It's an intensive care package, which probably reflects the energy you need in New York to keep on going every day. So Suite 5000 also comes with 2 additional bedrooms, because who travels alone these days? So here we are now coming to the second bedroom, which is a very different feel than what we had before, because we're now right on top of the Hudson River. This is where you see the sun setting. So you see this design is very cohesive. It's custom made by BBG for Suite 5000 to make sure that you feel even as comfortable in a second or third bedroom as you would in the main suite. And then there's a third bedroom, which fortunately we're not able to see today, but it really mirrors what we have here, except it again oversees Central Park. Why we can't see it? Well, it's booked, which is a good thing, but maybe next time we can check it out. Here you see our wonderful 75-foot-long pool, and having a pool with daylight is certainly something very special in New York City. And who wouldn't want to go for a swim if you have this view here just at your full disposal? And then next to the pool, you have our wonderful gym with the latest techno gym equipment. So after the gym, you certainly need to have some relaxation. So let's see the spa now. Here we are now at the Mandarin Oriental Spa, and this is really where the wellness and the mind and the body comes together. 14,500 square foot of mind and body and wellness. So you have the VIP couple suites, which is a private sanctuary for 2 guests, which they can enjoy for several hours. You have a beautiful tea lounge, a relaxation area, and then our extensive heat and wet facilities. Let's head now to our bar, because why wouldn't we need to have a good cocktail at the end of a busy day? So we are now at the Aviary NYC, and I'm delighted to finally get my cocktail. This is the take on a modern New York cosmopolitan. And you see, it's smoking. As you will see, this is a restaurant for drinks, and we have a whole kitchen designated to come up with very innovative and bubbling and smoking cocktails here, and a pairing of small sharing plates to enjoy the evening and really sit on top of New York City. So cheers. So now we enjoyed our cocktail here, but we should actually check out our speakeasy, the office. So let me show you the way, because you won't find it otherwise. The door's open.
Welcome to the office.
We are at the office, which is our speakeasy here at the Mandarin Oriental New York, and it's really a wonderful space tucked away from everything going on around you. So the office NYC was inspired from the time of the Prohibition, where liquor was not that readily available and people needed to find some very interesting hiding spots to make sure that they can celebrate and enjoy life. For example, this little radio here can hide quite some fun stuff here, which you can share with your friends. What it has to offer is certainly the traditional drinks, but you will also find some very unique vintage spirit, which you wouldn't find anywhere else. This cabinet, which even I don't have a key for, there's some very, very limited editions of rare vintage spirits. So unlike the Aviary, which is a more contemporary spot, this is now a very different environment, more intimate, and also a good hiding spot if you don't want to be found. So now we have seen Suite 5000, and I hope you're as excited as I am about our home away from home on the top of Mandarin Oriental New York. You have seen really everything luxurious and spacious and elegant and sophisticated, but at the same time comfortable, and you can enjoy the suite and feel like you're one of the New Yorkers living here, enjoying this vibrant, exciting city. So after everything you have seen and heard here, $36,000 for one night doesn't seem too bad.